My name is Chaitanya. In this video, I will be explaining some concepts of JavaScript and Node.js, which are very important for learning before stepping into web development. I have revised these topics and came with a simple example codes. You can see here. Firstly, I'll start with the basic concepts of JavaScript like variables, conditional statements, arrays, loops, functions, objects, and then go through Node.js concepts like what is Node.js, callback functions, how to install packages in Node.js, and finally we will see how to build a Telegram chatbot using Node.js. Let's start with the variables first. Uh, Variables are containers that use it to store data values in JavaScript. We have three main ways to declare variables that are let, const, and var. Mainly, var is older version which is not used nowadays. Let and const are mainly used nowadays. Var is function scoped variable. Let and constant are used in early days, which are preferred by many developers. You can see the example code here. Next we can go through conditional statements are used when we want our programs to make decisions. That means decision making will be done through using conditional statements. Uh, For example, if student marks are above a certain range, he will get the X grade. Uh, that like we can make decisions. For example, if we see the example code, I given marks 78. If marks greater than 90, the person will get grade S. If marks greater than 75, he will get grade A. Otherwise, he will get grade B. In this scenario, we can see the marks are 78. So, 78 is greater than 75. So, he will get finally grade A. This is how the conditional statements works on. Next, coming to the arrays. Arrays are used to store multiple values in a single variable. For example, uh, if we want to store a list of names of a person, we can store them in a single variable using arrays. We can perform different operations using arrays like adding elements, removing element and accessing elements. Here I given three names Chaitu, Yuva, Krishna. If I want to push another name, I will use already existing method dot push and add another element. We can also access and remove elements. This is the simple example code for arrays. Next, coming through loops. Loops are used when we need to repeat something multiple times, like printing all array elements. Uh, let looks deep into for loop. In the for loop, I start with the I equal to 0 and go up to the length of an array. For each element, I'll multiply it by 2 and print the result. Like this way, we can reduce the code and get better output through using for loops. Next comes the functions. Functions are one of the most important parts of JavaScript. They allow us to write a piece of code once and reuse it many times. This also helpful in reducing our code. A function can take input like those are called parameters and return an output. Here we can see the simple example code. The first function greet is a normal function that takes a name and returns greeting message. The second one is an arrow function that returns two sum of uh, two numbers. Mm, both both are valid in JavaScript. Arrow functions are shorter and very popular in modern JavaScript. Next comes objects. Objects are used to store data in key value pair. These are like a real world entities. For example, a student can have a name, branch, roll number, uh, etc. all stored in one object. Here I created a simple code. You can see that I created a student object. Uh, I have I given name, branch, and roll number. Uh, we can access properties using dot or using square brackets. Objects are very common in JavaScript, especially when dealing with APIs and databases. Uh, Now we can see about Node.js concepts. Firstly, coming to what is Node.js. Now let's move on. Uh, Node.js is a runtime environment that allows JavaScript to run outside the browser. Normally, JavaScript runs only in web browsers like Chrome, Firefox, etc. If we want to run it extra outside the browser, it won't be possible. So here the next Node.js comes into the picture. Next we can see callback functions. In Node.js and JavaScript, callback functions are functions that run after another function finishes. They are very useful for asymptotic operations like reading files or making network requests. Here you can see the simple code of callback functions. In this program, the say hello function accepts another function as an argument. That's the callback. After printing hello from main function, it executes the callback, which prints another message. This shows how callbacks control the order of execution. Now let me tell how to install packages in Node.js. This can be made simply using npm dot npm space install space package name. You can simply install packages in Node.js using this simple syntax. Basically, npm stands for Node Package Manager. Helps us to install and use external libraries. For example, if we want to use uh, any libraries, we can install it using npm. Now let's see how to build a Telegram chatbot using Node.js. This is the code I have given here. Using this, we can create a Telegram chatbot that gives you movie title, release date, and actors rating when you given the movie name. If the movie not found, it will give movie not found. In this, the bot listens any message using the bot dot on method. It checks what the user sent. If it's hello, it replies with a greeting. Uh, like that, it has some functionality. Mainly works through bot dot on method. This is the basic Telegram chatbot using Node.js. In this session, I revised you the concepts of basic JavaScript and Node.js. Thank you.